With the winter 2026 anime season starting in January, we wanted to talk about the shows that we're looking forward to watching. Based on the trailers, we're going to make a tier list guessing how we might feel about each show before we watch them. In a couple of months when the winter season ends, we will compare this list to our final review tier list. There's one show rolling over from fall, which is To Your Eternity Season 3. It's slated for 22 episodes total, so we will wait to watch it until everything is released. For returning seasons, we're starting with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, The Culling Game Part 1. I'm worried about the fact that they're calling this Part 1 because it feels as if whenever seasons are broken up into parts, they don't pick a good stopping point between when the episodes air, and so everything just feels like a cliffhanger. With Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2, I'm hoping all of the same quality from Season 1 will still be present and that we get to see more interesting magic. Hell's Paradise had an absolute stranglehold on me when the first season came out, so I'm extremely excited for Season 2. It's gorgeous and thought-provoking, and the fights are really good, so I can't wait. For OSHI NO KO Season 3, we'll see what happens now that Aqua seemingly gave up on revenge and Ruby is taking up the mantle. Fire Force Season 3 Part 2 supposedly will be the final part of Season 3, as well as the final episodes of the story as a whole, which will be really nice to see. We still haven't watched any part of Season 3 so far, so it's all going to be fresh for us. I enjoyed Trigun Stampede more than I was expecting, so I hope that Stargaze as a sequel has even deeper character development and new interesting sci-fi elements to show us. MF Ghost's third season will finally give us the conclusion to the race from last season, and I'm hoping that they don't leave us on another cliffhanger race again this time. As for new series, we're starting with The Other World's Books Depend on the Bean Counter. I enjoyed the manga for this one, so I'm going to watch it, but I am a little worried about the animation, where sometimes it just looks like a light anime instead. I'm also wondering how spicy they'll make the BL elements, because in the trailers, it felt like those two characters weren't even on screen together much at all. Sentenced to be a Hero looks like it's trying to be a dark fantasy and kind of gives me Cleavatess vibes in the energy and art style. It'll be interesting to see a system where being a hero is a punishment instead of being revered. I read a few volumes of the manga for In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, and I thought that their relationship was cute, so I'm going to be checking out the adaptation, and I hope that it doesn't come off too slow-paced as an anime. Tamon's B-side looks like a silly fun time, and I'm interested to see if the sense of humor for this show will hit for me. It'll be nice to see an idol show that's diverting from the idol formula a bit as well. The setup for playing death games to put food on the table sounds compelling, but I worry that this could be a little too far into the realm of psychological horror, and so then we'd have to see if I would want to see it through or not. The Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife has a cast of characters that seem interesting, and I think it would be cool to see how they manage to convey an entire character's personality without facial expressions and still make you care about them. The Holy Grail of Eris seems like it might be a high drama show, but it also comes off as a new take on the Villainess genre, and I feel like Scarlet as a character has a lot of presence, so I was intrigued by the trailer. Jack of All Trades Party of None is another installment in the main character gets unfairly kicked out of the hero's party genre of shows, but I always check these out anyway to see if their individual magic system is good and if their characters can carry the show or not. Noble Reincarnation, Born Blessed So I'll Obtain Ultimate Power, has a very young main character, so I'm worried about that making the show more annoying, but considering that it's another fantasy, I'm going to give it a chance. It'll be interesting to know what they're supposed to be doing after he beats the other princes, since it seems like that would happen pretty early on. Dead Account appears as if he's using the power of social media to exorcise the monsters that are being created by dead people's accounts, and there's this whole school around these alternate styles of exorcism, so I'm intrigued by the concept, but it's also a little creepy looking, so we'll see if it's too spooky for me. Hana-Kimi looks like the anime track and field version of the movie She's the Man, and I think that it could be just as silly, so we'll see how the execution plays out. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. Sounds like a funny twist on the classic fantasy dynamic of having to kill the demon lord. I hope that their relationship will have good chemistry and that neither main character is too annoying. I really struggled to take the character name seriously in the Villainess adored by the prince of the neighboring kingdom, but it looks like a standard reincarnated as the Villainess in an Otome game type show, so we'll see if it has anything special to offer to set itself apart. A Gentle Noble's Vacation recommendation looks like an Isekai BL slow life show, and I worry that the energy may be too slow life for me, but I won't know unless I watch it for myself. In Kunon the Sorcerer Can See, the stakes of him figuring out a magic that can heal his blindness seem really high, but then the energy from this trailer seemed really low. Since there's this disconnect, I'd be interested to see what kind of story elements would actually carry the show. The Casebook of Arne seems like a vampire mystery series, but with it having a source material of a video game, I struggle to trust that it would be a very good adaptation. Love Through a Prism looks like it has a solid foundation with her traveling to art school and meeting all these new people, but I worry about how hyper-competitive it's going to be if her entire stipulation for being there is being the top student at the school. In total, we'll be checking out 24 shows for the upcoming winter season, which is slightly less anime per season than normal for us. As for our predictions of which shows we'll like the best and which shows will end up dropping, here's our best guess. Which new series are you most excited for?
I think Sentenced to be a Hero might be what I'm most excited for.
I have my fingers crossed for good things from the Holy Grail of Eris. Let us know in the comments which shows you're looking forward to the most, and subscribe if you want to see more anime reviews in the coming months.